The question of why women are often perceived as more emotional than men is a complex issue that invites a multitude of perspectives. Is it societal conditioning that leads to this perception, or are there biological factors at play? This topic has sparked debates across cultures and generations, and today, we will delve into the nuances that surround this phenomenon. When discussing emotions, it is essential to recognize that both men and women experience a wide range of feelings. However, societal norms often dictate how these emotions are expressed. From a young age, girls are frequently encouraged to express their feelings openly, while boys may be taught to suppress them. This early conditioning can create a perception that women are more emotional, as they are socially permitted to show vulnerability, while men may feel pressured to maintain a stoic demeanor. One of the most significant influences on emotional expression is the concept of gender roles. Traditionally, societies have constructed specific roles for men and women, with women often being associated with nurturing, empathy, and emotional expressiveness. In contrast, men have been associated with strength, rationality, and emotional restraint. These roles are not inherently linked to biological differences, but are rather cultural constructs that shape behavior. To further understand this dynamic, it's crucial to examine the historical context. For centuries, women have been relegated to domestic roles, often taking care of children and managing households. This nurturing role has historically allowed women to develop a more profound emotional awareness, as they were frequently in tune with the feelings of those around them. As a result, some argue that this nurturing tradition contributes to a heightened emotional expressiveness in women. In contrast, men have been historically positioned as providers and protectors. This role, while it has evolved over time, has kept many men from exploring their emotional depth fully. The societal expectation for men to be the strong one can lead to the suppression of emotions, creating a stark contrast in how emotions are displayed between genders. When we delve into the biological perspective, it is essential to consider the influence of hormones and brain structure. Research has indicated that women generally have higher levels of oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, which can enhance emotional connections and empathy. Additionally, studies suggest that women may have a larger corpus callosum, the part of the brain that connects the left and right hemispheres, potentially allowing for better communication between emotional and rational thought processes. This may contribute to women's ability to articulate their feelings more readily. However, while biological factors may play a role, they do not singularly dictate emotional expression. The interplay between biology and societal expectations is intricate. For instance, even if women are biologically predisposed to express emotions differently, societal norms can amplify or suppress these tendencies. This raises the question of whether it is truly biological differences that lead to emotional expression, or if it is merely an amplification of societal conditioning. Furthermore, we must consider the diversity of experiences among women. While some women may feel comfortable expressing emotions openly, others may not due to personal, cultural, or societal influences. Identifying as a woman does not automatically imply a uniform emotional experience. Factors such as cultural background, socioeconomic status, and personal experiences shape how each individual interacts with their emotions. In a modern context, the conversation around emotional expression is evolving. With growing awareness of mental health and emotional intelligence, there is a push for all genders to embrace their feelings. This shift is significant, as it allows men to break free from the confines of emotional stoicism and encourages women to express their emotions without fear of judgment. Moreover, men are increasingly participating in conversations about emotional wellness, acknowledging that vulnerability can lead to stronger relationships and personal growth. This evolution challenges the traditional stereotypes that have long defined gender roles and emotional expression. As we consider these perspectives, it is essential to engage in thoughtful discussions that encourage empathy and understanding between genders. We can begin to unravel the complexities of emotional expression by asking ourselves open-ended questions. For instance, how have your own experiences shaped your understanding of emotions? Do you feel societal expectations have influenced how you express your feelings? By reflecting on these questions, we can create a more inclusive dialogue about gender and emotions. It is also vital to address the stereotypes that often accompany the notion of women being more emotional. Phrases such as overly emotional or hysterical have historically been used to dismiss women's feelings and experiences. These labels can be harmful, as they undermine the legitimacy of women's emotions and contribute to a culture of silence. Challenging these stereotypes requires a collective effort to validate emotional experiences, regardless of gender. In conclusion, the question of whether women are inherently more emotional than men is not one with a straightforward answer. It encompasses a blend of societal influences, historical contexts, and biological factors. As we navigate this topic, it is essential to approach it with an open mind, recognizing that emotional expression varies greatly among individuals. Encouraging discussions around this topic can help to foster a better understanding of gender dynamics and emotional health. It is crucial for both men and women to share their experiences and insights, as this dialogue can pave the way for greater empathy and support. As we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences with emotions and gender roles. How do you perceive emotional expression in your life? Have your views changed over time? I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below, as your insights can contribute to a richer conversation on this important topic. Thank you for joining me in exploring the complex interplay of societal and biological influences on emotional expression. Remember, this is an ongoing conversation, and every perspective matters. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, consider subscribing to our channel, Silk Masks, for more content that delves into the intricacies of human experiences and societal dynamics. Your engagement is invaluable, and together, we can continue to explore these essential topics with curiosity and respect.